The one thing that I love to work around is helping other people be more successful. Now, if you know what I mean by that, sometimes we charge for our services and sometimes we give free advice. I would rather I make money while I do it, but a lot of times I give free advice. And one of those is how to be more successful at setting appointments. If you would like to be more successful at setting more appointments, filling your calendar, I have a whole course dedicated to teaching you how to do that. And it's a simple course because most people don't understand people. That's really what it is. I have several ebooks out. Um, um, Shut Up and Succeed, Skill with People, Get Everything You Want in Life, right? All of these things are geared around your ability to learn about people because let's face it, most of us think we know about people, but we really don't know about people. That's one of the greatest challenges I think that we suffer from this kind of stuff. And that is that we don't really know about people. So, in what we're learning today, is that it takes that knowledge to move forward. So many of us, whether you're salespeople, in fact, I'm finishing up a whole thing on no bullshit selling. That's going to be my newest ebook out, about 30 pages of just right down to it. This is what you have to do to sell more. Would you like to be more successful in selling? Would you like to be more successful at closing things? Would you like to be more successful at succeeding with your family, with your coworkers? That's all about selling. Did you know that? Everything we do is selling, selling our opinions, selling our ideas, selling our cooperation. And you think, well, how can that be? Why don't you just cooperate? And you know what? What you will find is so many people don't really understand collaboration, cooperation, teamwork, because somebody always wants to be right. They want to be right about this, they want to be right about that. And one of the things we do is that we don't know more about people. We call it intuition. There's a thing out there called intuition. And very few of us have honed our intuition. I talk about it all the time because I had a pastor a while back who would bring people onto his staff. Now, I was very close with the pastor for a number of years, and he would bring in people and he would say, hey, Steve, this is what we're going to be doing. These are the new people who are coming in. And I would meet them and I would be introduced to them. And after one or two times of meeting them, I would be going, you know what? I'm not getting that these are the right people for this position. I'm not getting that they're the right people for the church. I'm not getting that they're the right people because all of my alarm bells were going off, bing, 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 bing. And yet he would say, no, they're going to be great. And honest, 3 times out of 4, those people would not work out. Some of them didn't stay with the church. As a matter of fact, most didn't stay with the church. And some of them just plain old disappeared one day, 3 or 4 months into their, tenure being put on specific jobs, because most of the jobs within the church are volunteer. And these people would just disappear. Like one day they just stopped coming. And you went, what happened to them? They didn't. I would go to the pastor and I'd say, where are they today? And he'd go, I don't know. I haven't heard from them. Boom, right? So that intuition has to be honed. You have to really look into people. And that's what Shut Up and Succeed. That's what is no bullshit selling. That's what all of this is about. Skill with people is what you really have to come up with. If you would like to learn more about how to be more successful and how to generate more leads, how to generate more opportunities, how to fill your calendar so that you have more opportunities to sell whatever it is you're selling, marketing, giving away, truthfully. Reach out to me, steve@stevesapato.com. I would love to. I just spit on myself. I don't know if it came out on the screen or not. But I would love to be able to help you out. I'd love to have a conversation with you. And certainly if you want to pick up a copy of one of my books or my newest thing, No Bullshit Selling, you can get it for $27. So I would highly recommend that you do that. So just reach out to me, steve@stevesapato.com. You can reach me at qlman49@gmail also. qlman49@gmail. I'm really happy with that because when I was teaching college, my students named me that because I taught them how to question and listen. Question everything you hear, listen to the answers, then ask more questions so that you can really delve into Did these people have the right answer? Do they know what they're talking about? What is happening that they needed to find out more about? You see, most of us, we might ask a question and then we want to dive in and attack, like especially if we're having a difference of opinion, dive in and attack them and tell them why they should come over to our side. When the truth is, what we want to do is question, listen to the answers, question them again. So we're looking for a weakness maybe in what they're projecting, because some people really know their stuff. And I've been amazed how many times I've asked questions instead of spewing off, right? And they get to find out how stupid I was on the topic. If I ask more questions, then suddenly I go, oh, I did not know that. Oh, no kidding. Is that the real story? Or is that the real answer? Or is that, where'd you find that? And I look it up and I go, oh, they had the answer. But a lot of times I find out they didn't have the answer. And a lot of times when you ask people the right question at the right time, all right, with the right attitude, they will actually inform themselves that they really don't know. Some people get belligerent and defensive, especially if they feel like they're being attacked, because their arguments are so weak. But here's what I'm saying. Reach out to me, right? Learn from one of my courses, Steve at stevesapato.com. Look forward to working with you. Certainly go to stevesapatoseminars.com for several of my books, my ebooks, and my courses. Hope you have a blessed day. God bless.
Yeah.